Prime Minister is to chair a COVID meeting shortly from now. The Prime Minister will be taking stock of COVID preparedness. He is to assess the COVID situation in the country. That meeting is expected to start at 3:30 p.m. this afternoon. The Prime Minister will be in fact chairing that meeting, which will be attended by top health officials of the country. Remember, yesterday itself, Mansukh Mandavia, Health Minister, chaired a meeting with top experts and health officials in his department in order to take stock of the situation and to, in fact, disperse certain preliminary protocols and advisories to states and UTs to follow. Now, the Prime Minister will be reviewing the country's preparedness. Milan Sharma is now joining me live on this. Milan, what is expected in this meeting? Are we going to see new advisories sent out to states and union territories to ensure that we check the spread of this virus in the country?
Yes, well, Paulami, the meeting that is expected to be chaired by the Prime Minister will begin just a short while from now, but it will focus and center on what supposedly will be India's pandemic preparedness from here on, because India has been fighting the COVID-19 pandemic at least better than China. We did not impose any zero COVID policy, and we did vaccination drives. We have one of the largest vaccination coverages in the world. But now from here onwards, what is left and what are the gaps that are needed to be plugged? That is what the meeting will assess. We've been told by the Health Ministry sources that already the situation in China is being assessed by the government of India, and in comparison the cases that are being witnessed here in India are very low. When it comes to testing as well, the testing facilities are ready, but people are not coming out to test. That being said, even the spread of COVID-19 is not as much as in China or in the United States or Brazil or the Republic of Korea. But the uptick on the precautionary dose, which is the third or the booster dose in India, is low. Currently only 28% of India's eligible population has taken the booster, which is what will be one of the prime focuses of this meeting, to encourage those vulnerable populations, at least those above the age of 60 and those in the vulnerable category with comorbidities, to take their third or booster dose. Apart from this, of course, we haven't seen any restrictions on international travel at this moment, and I don't think there will be any restriction on international travel because India doesn't have a direct flight with China in any case. Right. But of course, random sampling, as the Health Minister mentioned in the Parliament as well, will happen at all airports. Karnataka there being the first one to perhaps move forward with this.
Absolutely. Milan, they're tracking all the developments. That meeting is to begin very, very shortly. It's a virtual meeting which is being convened, which is being chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.